Hey, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to episode 69. 69, Mike. Happy
Episode
Monday, everybody. Back to the workplace, back to the
69.
grind, back to the bullshit. What is going on, my man?
Episode 69, Beavis. Oh, I'm doing great, dude. I woke up 10 minutes before the show. This is great. I got this.
Good.
Yeah. That's what.
Nice and refreshed, charged up, ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Just, flying on adrenaline after waking up late. So I'm ready to go, man. This is going to be great. The other day I did the show in 3 hours out of 36 hours, 3 hours of sleep out of the last 36. This one today, I had like 12 hours of sleep, but I woke up 10 minutes before showtime. So
I know the contest is over, Mike. You don't have to keep, you already won. You don't have to continue this.
This is, I can't stop it. This is terrible. One day I'm just going to pass out on air.
You know what? That might actually be okay for the show. I would be okay with that.
I would be too, might pop a number or two. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Anything for the show.
Absolutely, man. Little nap by Mike,
We'll live stream that shit. Yeah.
We can live stream you snoring, me drawing dicks on your face.
Why? Always that. At least you're not going to trace one, so we'll be good there.
Lucky we're not doing in studio work anymore.
I know. Why do you think? I had to file that restraining order against you because you're just so damn sexy.
But it's Monday, everybody.
Oh, I'm loving it.
We got a pretty big next 7 days coming up here, Mike.
Yeah, we do.
Say what you will, but we're going to be busy.
Yeah. Oh God, you got to keep me busy, otherwise I get in trouble. You know, and my trouble is nothing major. I just get in trouble. I get yelled at.
As you could tell, Mike, by looking at my workspace, I have a little bit of disarray going on right now.
Yes, very much.
I am in the process of updating my workspace here and kind of getting things to where I need it to be. Just shoot for what I want to go with as far as the studio here. And I stumbled across a few problems. Obviously, that you and I were on the phone working late last night. And my thing, I just got to get this set up. But going back to last week, I was having all kind of issues with lighting and microphones, and so it's just one headache after another. But it'll finally get to where it needs to be.
That's why we never went into the tech field. We can't figure out plug and play technology. That's how the Dum Yinzers roll.
But the thing is, the plug and play is okay if it works. I mean, what are we doing? Yeah. We plug, and it's just when we go to play, that we then have the issue. So I mean, where's the problem? I mean, how can we fuck something up so bad that we can't operate a plug and play?
Well, we are the Dum Yinzers, so that does track for us. Jesus, give us something complex, we can figure it out. You give us so mundane and simple, we will find every issue wrong with it imaginable. Because that's
yes.
Why do I got to be the clown? That's messed up. I need a soundboard.
Because I got the buttons, motherfucker.
Rude. So rude. I can't work under these conditions. Where's my supervisor?
But of course, like I said, next Sunday, 7 days from now, we got a big event going on. It's going to be down in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Now, if you were with us the last time, we went down to this show at Frank's Grill in Beaver Falls, and it's a lot of rappers from the area, and we went down, we watched, and a lot of these guys and gals we've had on our show, so they reached out to us and asked, you guys, would you be interested in hosting our event?
Yeah.
And of course we said yes. So now Mike and we have approximately 6 days to get our shit together
Yeah.
before we're standing up in front of hundreds of people making an ass out of ourselves.
I fail to see how this is different than everyday life for us.
I mean, you're right. It's very similar. However, you got a gazillion people just staring at you, which, not really a gazillion, but sometimes it feels like a gazillion
Yeah.
when you're up on the stage. So, the big question is, what if I freeze up? Then what,
If you
gonna take the wheel and grab the bull by the horns?
Oh yeah, I will. I'll have a couple drinks in me. I'll be ready to go, dude. I want, give me two Captain Cokes. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'll be spitting hot fire all night.
All right. I like
They're
it.
either gonna love me or they're gonna hate me because how annoying I will be.
Oh yeah, I know. You don't have to explain
But
the
no.
process. I totally understand how this is with you.
Oh yeah, I'm used to that now. People either love me or they think I'm annoying, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I am what I am. That's all that I am. Thank you, Popeye. Thank you, Popeye.
There you go.
Yeah.
I be what I be.
Yes.
You ought to start the show off with I be what I be.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna get up there.
And then we'll wheel you into the back room where you can get your tattoo by Stickman Slick while he's waiting to go on.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Hey,
that would be cool.
We can do it while he performs.
Give you the tattoo while he's rapping?
Yeah, I trust him.
I like that.
I think he has a steady hand. I think we'd be good.
I think I like it. I think I like it a lot.
Yeah. Don't run it by him. Because I'm not ready for a tattoo.
I'm just make sure he brings his equipment to the show next weekend.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm screwed. I am screwed.
Mike,
yes. Going off camera for a second.
I got something interesting for you.
Bring it.
All right. You know how we've been talking a lot about the Alabama love story.
Yeah. The whites.
Yeah, the whites. Where are you at? I don't even see you on your camera. All I see is the background.
That's all you need to see right now. You don't want to see me picking my nose.
Oh, okay. So the whites. Now, this motel, it's a Motel 41 in Evansville, Indiana. Okay.
Okay.
It right now has an abnormally long waiting list for room 150, which was the room that the whites had booked initially for 14 days.
Oh, wow.
Now, they obviously didn't make it to that part, but there right now is 63 people on the waiting list to have the room that the whites had on their Bonnie and Clyde runaway.
That doesn't surprise me because you see how many people like try and get like a serial killer memorabilia and all that stuff. So yeah, there's people that have like that kind of, that's their hobby. That's their stuff. So that's what they want to do. And these people want to get that room and, do what they want to do in that room.
Like Lizzie Borden,
Yeah. Yeah. People want to, they want that thrill. That's how they get off. So so that's what they're going to do.
So that's pretty wild. I mean,
yeah, people are crazy. I don't judge. Do what you want to do. Just don't go killing anyone in that room. That's all I ask.
You're right. So 63 people, and that list is going to probably grow.
Oh, it's going to grow. Wouldn't be surprised.
Story. Yeah.
There's going to be hundreds of people wanting that room. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah. I would stay in there.
I wouldn't. That's creepy. It'd be creepy to me. Feel all the bad
sheets. I mean, anything else, who gives a shit?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point there, but still, that's gonna be kind of. I'd have the heebie-jeebies. I'd feel all off. The vibes feel weird.
Yeah,
I'd be afraid someone's gonna come in and kick the door in and kill me.
You're right. Just like that guy right now. He's Do you ever do that? Do you ever think of somebody and think, wow, what the hell is this person doing right now?
Yeah.
I
wonder what. Yeah. he's sitting in jail, just wondering, man, I could have been sitting here the whole time, just be chilling.
Yeah.
You figure it like he was already in there for life anyway.
Yeah.
But you got to figure at that point, if he was still like on good behavior and shit, he probably had some perks and whatnot. He
Right.
lost all of that.
Or like unless like you said in an early episode, unless nobody just gives a shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we don't really know what goes on behind these walls in prisons. I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe they all have maybe all the guards have relations with female.
Yeah,
prison,
you never know. Oh God.
We got some Monday sports here, Mike.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. Brian Rust agrees to 6-year contract extension. Do you like this move?
I like it. He's what, 30 now, he'll be 36 when the contract ends, so you're only looking at maybe two years of like maybe down production at the end of the contract. So that's fine. The average value is like what, $6 million a year, so that's not bad at all.
You're right.
I'll take that for what he was putting up goal wise last year. I'll take it. I just hope it's not all a lot of his production isn't because he was playing with Crosby and Malkin. Those are like the two centers he's always worked with. So I'm hoping it's, it won't have to be, he won't have to be on that Crosby line, but that Crosby Gensel Rust line was lights out when they were together. So they can keep that together, have a solid line. I don't think Malkin's coming back. So you get another number 2 center that can give you similar production to what Malkin had this year. I think you'll be in good shape keeping Rust on that top line or even dropping him down to number 2. So the contract, it's not bad. It's not too long and it's not for too much money, I think.
It's going to be so weird seeing Evgeny Malkin in a different uniform.
It will be. It's going to be like, seeing like Yager in a different uniform or like any Steeler like we grew up with playing for a different team at the end of the career, like seeing Joey Porter play for the Dolphins or Levon Kirkland when he left for a couple of years. It's just weird seeing those guys on a different team.
You're right. Watch him end up playing with Fleury somewhere.
Right? Oh man. Speaking of Fleury, did you hear like during the season, they were going to try to trade him to the Capitals and he said no.
I did hear that. How?
Yeah.
You know what?
He has a no trade clause and he was
Marc-Andre Fleury as a Penguin fan before that.
Yeah.
You should be in love with this guy right now because that is the most Pittsburgh thing he could have did.
Yes.
He didn't come back and play with the Penguins, but that was almost just as good.
When that story broke, I was like, that is the legend of Flower just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Because anyone else would be like, yeah, most people would be like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll go to them. They're a good team. I'll get a chance to as a cup run. And he's like, nah, I can't do that.
You're right.
I love it. It was great.
Oh, absolutely. He bounced around. He was with of course Chicago.
Yeah. I forget where he got traded to after Chicago.
Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
And then there was the Knights, obviously, before the team.
Yeah. Damn. Number 3 all-time in wins.
That's what I'm saying. And Marty Brodeur was so productive all the way through his twilight years. You put Fleury in a good situation. I think he's going to be a productive goalie for you. I'd hate to see him walk away because, he's bouncing around team to team and it kind of seems like nobody wants him and, he kind of makes a little bit too much money. But, this guy in the right situation could be a great asset to a team.
Yeah. I'd like to see him come back to Pittsburgh. I wouldn't mind like him and Jari, but you'd have to figure out who's going to be your number 1, who's going to be your number 2. And they both are putting up number 1 production levels. So it's unfair to both of them.
I would go with Fleury because, like I said, obviously you went with Patrick Waugh late in his career. You went with Marty Brodeur late in his career. All these great goalies, they could play into those years. And, the bottom line is, Marc-Andre Fleury won championships and he got, like you said, he's the number 3 all time.
I think it's 3 all time for wins.
So, how can you not go with that guy? And let's say you're going with your your veteran, and down the road there's problems, that you have an amazing, backup who, like I said, could be a starter. But you know what? You can take advantage of that for a season or two, look at contracts and just see what's going on. And you know what I mean? You can make it work if you really wanted to.
The team, yeah, you could, but personalities get involved. Like, you want to play.
Right.
Players want to play. So that would, like, Jari be like, hey, I finally earned my right to be a number one, and then you bring someone back in, that'd be upset too. So but I
Right.
don't, I think those guys are both have that personality, demeanor. They would say the right things, but I don't think
Absolutely.
it would. It's not going to happen. But it's just one of those fun things to see. Like, how would it work? And I think those
And
two
like
would
you
make
said, they
it
both
work.
got these really good personalities, and under the captainship of Sid and and Mario, and you could only see these guys handling it with class. I think. I don't
Yeah,
really think that anything terrible would happen. But like you said, it's more of a fantasy at this point,
yeah.
you know, and we're never going to see that. But it would be. It's fun to think about.
It is fun to think about, and I think it's going to be fun watching Rusty these last couple of years on that contract. He'll end up, that might be his last contract he ever signs.
Yeah. Right.
You figure he'll be 36 when that thing's over.
Wow.
Yeah, to think, he came up on that cup runs, and just out of nowhere, he was on that Wilkes-Barre call up that had him and
Yeah.
oh God, a bunch of the other players, and it's just like, geez, he's like, I think he's like the last one remaining out of that little group that came up.
Whatever happened to Ruidel? Remember Ruidel?
Oh, he's still here.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like number 6, number 7 D man.
Okay. Okay.
He
Haven't heard
cut
his name in a while. I didn't know if he was.
he dug in like a tick and has never left. I give him credit.
I
He
liked him. I liked him early on, and I thought, man, he's going to be pretty effective. So
I
hopefully, still on the team.
yeah, he's still on the team. For me, like, less of a Reed was more, but he plays well.
You're right.
I'll give him that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and hate on him.
The Pirates, Mike. We talked about the big series going into the weekend, possibly catching up, making up some ground
Yes.
in the NL Central. They managed to lose all 3 of those games over the weekend
Oh, the battle on Buckos never failed
by
to
a
disappoint.
total final score of 28-11. Yesterday they lost 18-4.
Whew.
Saturday was 5-4.
That's not bad.
Friday was 5-3.
That's not bad. The two games were competitive, and then typical Pirate game on the last one. Just get blown out.
So I went to.
Get blown out, wipe the slate clean, boys. That's all it is. They're just wiping the slate clean, cleansing the palate. They'll be good to go.
So I went to check out statistics for the games, and of course, a lot of the players for St. Louis didn't play yesterday, which makes it even more puzzling. All the backups played, but in the first two games of the series, one specific name I was looking for was Yadier Molina.
Yeah.
So in the first 2 games, he had 3 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run. So that goes to answer any questions we had about his effectiveness at his age. Yadier Molina, 2 games, he had 3 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 run.
That Yadier, man. Who'd have thought? What are those stats? Just because you play the Buccos, you're gonna put up numbers.
Right.
But I still give it to him, man. Like we said,
he's not playing the Sunday game, so that means he's still relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you're already up that, 2 games up, you don't need to for that 3rd game because you already won the series.
Yeah.
You need to get that.
I didn't look to see who they play next, but I'm sure it's going to be a disaster.
Oh, it's going to be a disaster. This is the battle in Buccos we're talking about here, with star players at every position. It's just going to be a fun game. Yeah,
I think that here's the thing. I think that pretty soon they're going to be battling with the Reds for that last spot.
Oh, they're getting there. They're getting there. The Buccos are getting there. It's going to be a train wreck of a season. Every once in a while they'll win a couple games here and there. String a couple. I bet they'll string about 3 to 4 series wins in a row, and then the media will be like, "Oh, look out! Here come the Buccos!" And then next thing you know, they won't win again.
Right. Michael Vick is making his return. amongst a bunch of other players going over to the fan league. They're going over to the fan league, Mike.
The fan, I saw something about that.
This league must be like the you know what I mean? Like these guys at this age, do you really think they should be out there smashing each other's knees in and everything? I'm just wondering, what the deal is, because is this like some kind of two-hand touch league? And I've seen some of the games, and it's not they play real football, but how guys like Michael Vick and who was the other one? It wasn't Johnny? I mean Johnny Manziel. Oh, Terrell Owens over there.
Terrell
now.
Owens, yeah.
It's almost like the WCW back in the day, whenever all the guys started getting too old for the WWF, and they went over to the WCW. Is what it's starting to feel like.
Hey, you know what? If they're able to make some money on it, and if they're able to, to avoid injury, why not? Go out there, play some football, have some fun. It looks like a fun league to play in. So why wouldn't, if you still have it, give it a try, go out there. Because you figure a lot of these guys, they only retire because their body won't let them play at the highest level.
Right.
So if you can still compete at this level, why not go out there and play until you finally have that, all right, I'm done. You finally get it all out of your system. I'm done completely. Let's go. And then why not go play in a fan league and have fun,
Yeah. I think that's what it should be. I think it should be like the retirement league.
Yeah.
Where everybody who is good that retires in the NFL, they all go play in the fan league for about 5 years or so. That way we could kind of watch their career cool down. And the fact that it's not, the competition isn't so strong.
Yeah.
These guys will actually still be fun to watch. It isn't like you said, it isn't like they're going up against the best competition, the number one guy. So they'll be able to go out and be productive and, put on a pretty good show, I think.
And it also, like the more leagues that are out there, the more opportunities there are for even like the younger guys who haven't caught on with a team yet to, hey, put more of yourself out there on game tape against live competition, instead of just, in practice in preseason. So hopefully like the NFL will not like prop these leagues up, but not like try to hinder them.
Right.
Like tell guys, hey, go to these leagues, get more game action, get more playing time, get more coaching, and use these as kind of like minor league feeder systems. Every other sports league has that. The NBA has the D League. Baseball, we know, has single A, double A, triple A. NHL has the AHL, the W, and the ECHL that they use. They use the European League. So why wouldn't the NFL use these different leagues as a developmental league? If you have these older guys here too, a lot of them are at that point, they're not threatened by these guys, so they'll give them pointers along the way. They'll be mentors for them. So this, NFL would be smart to partner with a lot of these leagues in a either official or unofficial way.
And Ben is out with the shape that his shoulder's in. He could be like the guy that runs out and grabs the kicking tee after the game starts.
Walt's out there with the beer in hand, drink in hand, ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I like it.
He could be the John Daly of the NFL.
Yes. We need more John Dalys in the NFL.
Yes, we do.
The Pittsburgh Maulers, Mike. Pittsburgh Maulers are 1-5. The last time we spoke about them, they were 0-4.
All right, they picked up a game.
They did. They won a game and they lost a game since the last time we talked. They beat Houston 21-20. And then they lost against New Orleans 26-16. So they are still 0-3 in the North, 1-5 overall. So 0-3 in the North. They're not out of it yet.
They're keeping it competitive. They're battling for the number one overall pick. I still have yet to see how they do their drafts and stuff. And hopefully they get the number one, and they can get whoever's left.
Yeah, right.
I just kind of want to. I just kind of want to see how their off season is going to work, how that whole league's off season works.
Well, Mike, they cut a guy for buying a fucking pizza instead of chicken salad, so I'm sure it's going to be it'll be somewhat of an adventure.
Yeah, it's not going to be a prime free agent destination.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
But I got to get up there next year whenever they come back home to their home cities.
Yeah, I'll go to a game.
You wonder where they're going to play. They'll probably play like North Allegheny High School or something.
That might be too big of a stadium for them.
Yeah. The ambidextrous quarterback I spoke about last week. Did you
Yes.
catch any more about him?
No, I did not. No.
Now he's a sophomore in high school, Mike.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember I was guessing him to be roughly about 20.
You were off by a few years.
I was off by a few years. He is a sophomore in high school, and a lot of people are starting, they're starting to get a lot of people's attention. And Lamar Jackson is amazed by this kid. Lamar Jackson is amazed by this kid.
Lamar's just like, hey, man, someone can be accurate. Sorry, Lamar.
Yeah.
You're a Raven. You gotta take shots at him.
He's like, I'll see you in week 13, Mike.
Right. As he as we shut him down once again.
Yeah. Spillane makes the game-saving play.
Oh God, if Spillane's in there, we got a lot of problems.
You got this tough ass defense, and the only guy that could stop Lamar Jackson is Spillane.
Robert Spillane is going to live his entire career off of one stinking play. Actually, two: the pick on Lamar and the tackle of Travis Henry. That's it. That's his entire career.
I tell you what, that Travis Henry tackle was beastie as fuck. 9 times out of 10, the person that was in Spillane's shoes shat themselves. That hit, as big as Henry was, did not move an inch forward. That was impressive.
That was like his entire career. He peaked there, and then next week he had the pick. Then after that, it's been downhill ever since.
And then that fumble he recovered at the end of that Ravens game. You remember?
Oh,
he had the pick early on, and then near the end of the game, the Ravens were driving.
Yeah.
And Lamar fumbled again.
Yep.
And Spillane was right there to jump on it.
So he made 3 plays in 2 weeks, and that's been it.
Yeah.
The legend of Spillane.
Yeah. But this kid, though, this ambidextrous quarterback, he's gonna make somebody a happy fan one day.
I can't wait. I hope he gets signed to like a big college, so he's out, so you get to see him like every Saturday play.
You know what?
Because that's all. I mean,
the people with the best skills go on to these schools and go to these big colleges. You know what? Who the hell has a better skill in that sense than he does? You know what I mean? Good.
I just want to see like the announcers, because every Saturday that's all they're going to talk about for every game that he starts is him being ambidextrous, and it's gonna annoy everyone. So everyone's going to end up hating this kid. You can see it.
Fucking Antichrist. He's going to be the only thing that we hear about for.
Yes.
Once he gets out there, we're going to hear a lot. But you know what? I'm excited, and I hope it's almost like it was with LeBron when they started following him in high school, and they had high school games on ESPN.
Yeah.
I think that I would like to see something like that with this guy.
Me too, because it's something new, it's something different, it's novel. Not a lot of people see it. I want give me more. Yes. Keep me entertained.
In a league that has so much, what can we see that's different in this?
And this would be it. Yeah. Different is better.
Whatever I'm kind of jumping off of sports, but just a side note that I have here. You know who I haven't seen in a long time? Whatever happened to David Hogg? You remember David Hogg? He was that white kid that kept popping up in like all those controversial, I forget what it was. It was like a shooting but he was like almost the boy version of the Greta Thunstrom.
I don't know.
Remember David Hogg?
Oh, he's the one who survived the shooting.
Yeah. There was something like that, and he kind of looked like one of the kids from Hanson, or not from Hanson. He just has that look, you know what I mean, like Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, he actually does. I'm looking at him right now. Yeah, he does look like Malcolm in the Middle, but he has two organizations that he has. Yeah, he's still out there.
I was just wondering. I seen something the other day that was semi-remotely similar to the word hog,
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, what the hell ever happened to David Hogg?
No, he's still out there advocating. Yeah.
Is
He's
he?
still, yeah, he's still out there.
Okay.
Then you got people saying, he's just a crisis actor, but that's what we do now. We victim blame.
Yeah, nobody knows what the fuck to think anymore, dude. I've come to the conclusion that there's such a fucking everything's just such a clusterfuck anymore. All right, so we have Mike again. This big show coming up here in a
Yes.
week. Now we understand here at the Two Dum Yinzers studio that you're
Oh,
bringing
God.
a plus
Oh,
one.
gee, I knew I should not have said anything last night.
You knew that you weren't going to get through this show here
Oh,
without me talking about it.
but yeah, I'll have a plus one.
Now what? And of course we're talking about Mike's lady friend.
Yeah,
Now, how did this all come about?
we just been, talking
Did she
about.
offer or did you ask her?
Well, she brought up the show, like when is it? And I was like, oh, it's this date. And I'm like, do you want to go? She's like, of course. So she's probably been waiting for the invite and me being like, can't pick up any social cues from anyone.
Yeah, no.
Probably just like blew my mind. I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have been nice and offered.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and she said she's excited to check out new music in the area.
Yeah.
So I was
I mean,
like, yeah,
of course she's really interested in the host doing our thing, and Michael has a game plan ready, and he's gonna lay it out for us here as the week goes along, and when we get down to the show, he's gonna lead the way.
lead the way by winging it, baby. General Custer had a plan, and we know how that worked out for him. That's why you don't plan anything. You just plan for the worst, hope for the best. Is what I say.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. I finally get to meet the
Who said you get to meet her?
now wait a minute.
You gotta stay like 20 feet away.
Is she the girlfriend yet, or Yin's guy still playing the name game here? Lady friend, girlfriend.
I haven't talked anything about that. So
No.
no.
All right, I'll take care of that this weekend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, pretty soon it's gonna be former lady friend if you start talking to her. She's gonna kill me.
More than likely.
That's all right.
All right. So, what we have now? Another one. Monkeypox, Mike. Monkeypox.
Yes.
Now that the COVID talk is finally starting to simmer down, monkeypox pops up, and they have an identified case in Massachusetts as the outbreak continues to keep growing in Europe. New York City ordered like 13 million doses of a vaccination for monkeypox. Is this going to be a huge disaster like COVID, or is this going to be something that might just fly right by?
It's looking like we have enough vaccines for the monkeypox. Just quick checking of headlines. So hopefully you can get it under control real quick and easy. But yeah, monkeypox, baby.
I hope so, man.
Like, oh man, talk about the world continuing to spiral out of control.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just like just like a bad disaster movie over and over again.
Well, you knew it had to be come. You know what I mean? You knew it had to come. People were so fucking careless anymore. And just everything they do. And I always thought to myself, you know what? Have you ever seen these videos? Excuse me. I recall seeing a video where it was in one of the African countries, and the guy, there was a sewage stream of water. Now this guy, he's messing around, he's dangling over it, and he falls in. He falls in this flowing sewage. And I'm thinking, how long is it going to be before some kind of fucking nasty disease or some shit starts, because people are just careless. Who swims around in waste? If you're doing it for the entertainment value, fucking stop. There's a million ways to entertain people.
It's
doing stupid shit.
It's
Maybe, just maybe, we could get a
Mhm.
handle on some things.
Also, like back in the what 40s and 50s, people swimming around in the Hudson River, and it was like the same thing, waste everywhere. Like, why are we getting sick? Why are we dying? You dumbasses, you're doing stupid stuff like that. And
The Hudson River, they were literally bumping into dead bodies while they were
yeah,
swimming around.
yeah,
That
it's just
can't be good.
no. No wonder why diseases were spreading everywhere. It's just it's just one thing after another, and it's like you it's just like every 3 years, like the way diseases are spreading now is in the way everyone, we're so interconnected now with travel and everything. It's just stuff spreads so fast now too. For like a pure science standpoint, it's kind of fascinating watching all this stuff happen in real time.
I think it's fascinating in the sense that it's waiting for us. It's not,
It's like nature's trying to just get rid of us.
yeah, because the COVID, 2.5 years, here we are, we're still into it, and it finally starts to simmer down, and then the monkeypox. What if the monkeypox would have came in the height of COVID? I think that it's awfully nice that it's slowing down and giving us a little chance to stick our head back above the water for a moment.
Uh-huh.
However, I just keep getting the feeling that once monkeypox gets taken care of, it's going to be another thing, and it's going to be another thing, and
I'm waiting for raccoon pox, so that way I can just start shooting all the raccoons. Even though
yeah,
they are cute and cuddly, but they do be donking over my trash cans, and they do have those thumbs. They are a threat to us. Once they figure out they have thumbs, they are going to be the dominant species because they're more them and crows, man. Once the raccoons and the crows get together, because those two are very smart, and once they start working together, they are going to take us over. They're the ones
yeah.
behind all these plagues and everything. It's those two. I'm the only one who has the courage enough to speak the truth. Crows and raccoons are behind everything. They are the true Illuminati. I
Another one. Man who raped and beat an 86-year-old grandmother in Texas home invasion in 2020 gets life in prison. Man who raped, beat 86-year-old grandmother in Texas home invasion in 2020 gets life in prison.
Was it his own grandmother, or was she just
Uh,
a
this
grandmother?
this was not his grandmother. I
Oh,
think I
okay,
know the one that you're talking about. That was the person's grandmother, but this one was not.
okay. So yeah, he probably won't last long in prison.
No.
Yeah, because you don't mess with people's grandmas. You don't mess with the elderly.
That reminds me, Mike, not too many years ago, just right here in a neighboring town, that happened. And the guy, he raped and beat the crap out of a nun. Like, this nun was coming out of the building, the church, or wherever she was at. And this guy took her behind a dumpster and beat the
Wow.
crap out of her and raped her. I'm not for rape, and I'm not a rapist. But if I was, I think that I would go a little bit different than the nun.
You would think, right? You would think, unless someone, you really, really hate the Catholic Church. It's the only thing I can think on that one.
Yeah.
But 86, dude. Like, you understand, like those crimes like that, that's they say it's all about power and control. But why would you so you're that weak, you have to pick on someone that old? Like, get the F out of here.
A lot of people are that weak.
Yeah. Why can't that person have like monkeypox? Why couldn't the raccoons and the crows get them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. I hate people.
They could inject these people with monkeypox. Like I said, the ones that are raping 86-year-old women, and
Yes.
I would be fine with that.
Me too. Get rid of them. No one wants to deal with those people.
No. Another one. Ringling Brothers announced comeback tour without animals. No animal acts in the Ringling Brothers circus. They're coming back from after COVID like everybody else is, but their act now is going to have no animals, no animal acts at all. Isn't that why you go to see the circus?
I go to see the animals. I go to see the clowns do their thing, the acrobats do their thing, and I go to see the protesters. That's like, you want to talk about a 3-ring circus right there. It's just
Yeah.
everything all together.
Right.
But I can understand, like why are we training elephants now to entertain us? There's like 6 of them left in the wild. Leave them alone.
Dude, people actually want us to entertain them.
I think we do a good job. I got my kid here eating his toes. How much more entertaining do we need to be?
I think that you have to wear maybe you ought to wear an elephant tusk next week at the show to entertain people.
I will, then y'all can like run me over and shoot me and then like take the tusk out and make some pearly piano keys. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go dark. You want to go dark? Let's go dark.
I think you ought to wear them under those the boxer shorts you have with the elephant face
Jesus,
with the hole in the nose.
I'll put it on. I'll wear it on my face. Like, rrr, rrr. But no, I've been to the Wriggling Brothers Circus years ago, and it was fun. I liked it. It was a good time.
I'd like to see the elephants tightrope.
Oh God, man, you'd have to that rope would have to be sturdy.
That's how, in my opinion, that you could be entertained by an elephant. Other than that, I mean,
yeah,
going to see this big animal walk around. Is it really any different than going to the zoo?
No, it's not. No, Like I like watching like those little like the wild cameras that they have out like nature preserves over in Africa. And you watch the elephants just like you just see them walking like they know like no one's gonna fuck with us. Right. You bring it, bitch. And elephants, they are so cool. Like one of those preserves, like this guy, like his house was like next to it, and he would always come out like leave food for him and stuff. When the elephants found out he died, they actually did a funeral procession for this guy.
The elephants did?
The elephants did. Yeah. Because they knew like this guy would always give them like extra food and extra treats and stuff and always took care of him. When they found out he died, they did like their little what they do for like one of the members of their herd that dies. They end up doing it for him. Don't be hating on the elephants.
Another one. New Ozzy Osbourne album to be released in September. Ozzy is not dead. Can you believe it? Of all the people around the world that's been dying from this reason, that reason, Ozzy is still alive and kicking and putting out an album.
I'm surprised because that dude should have been dead like 30 years ago.
Yes.
Oh my God, remember the show that they had when he was just bumbling around like incoherent?
Yeah.
Confused by anything and everything.
This guy.
As long as he can still sing, I don't have a problem with it.
About him, that's what it was. He was just bumbling, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as he sings, his voice, it immediately gets better and he sounds like a good singer. I never understood him. And
he was always like limping around. Then he get up on stage and he start bouncing around.
Yeah.
It's weird. He's weird. That's, back in the day though, they had those good drugs. They were all pure, really weren't cut with anything.
He did the line of fire ants.
Yeah, from the Motley Crue.
Fire ants.
Yeah.
You don't get much more hardcore than that, man.
No, that's, well, when you're hopped up on drugs already, might as well just keep going.
But yeah.
I always say cocaine's a gateway.
The line of fire ants.
Cocaine's a gateway drug to start sniffing insects. That was terrible.
Got that right.
A terrible joke. But yeah, hey. More power to him.
I mean, at this point, you have the people who are older who's going to say, "Oh yeah, man, I like Ozzy. Ozzy rules."
But yeah, if he's still putting out good music, might as well. Hey, anything's better than the Rolling Stones. Oh, Ryan, we lost you, buddy. We lost you. No voice for Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost Ryan. He's over there talking. He doesn't know.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, dude, we lost you in that whole monologue that you had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You were over there talking. I'm waving, snapping fingers, trying to get your attention.
So, like, what I was saying is, like with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
They've already did all their good music. They've already got their music out for the past 100 years. And at some point, you just get tired of the Rolling Stones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can always go back and listen to their great stuff and enjoy that. But I mean, as far as the person, the band, and in the case with the Rolling Stones, what point do you start losing interest in Ozzy Osbourne as a person? Is somebody that you just I'm kind of there now. And like I said, if you want to go back and listen to one of his great songs or one of his great albums, you can always do that the same way you do with the Rolling Stones. However, is anybody really excited about the new Ozzy Osbourne album?
I don't think so. I like his music, but I'm not that. It's like if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it.
You're right.
It's just, there's still people though that will go and, it wouldn't surprise me if you do a couple $1 million or a couple million records in sales. Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
And that's the thing. I mean, he is going to sell records. I mean, it is what it is. People are going to buy it just because of that it is him.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But to be honest, I wasn't even expecting Ozzy to live this long.
Me either.
I think I had him on my death pool earlier this year when we had the guys from Hit 'Em Hard in, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we were I think you did.
I think a couple of the guys had Joe Biden. I had Ozzy.
I think I had you.
I think you had me.
Yeah.
Another one.
Florida bride arrested after pot lasagna allegedly sticking all the wedding guests. The wedding guests go to this lady's wedding. She makes pot lasagna, doesn't tell anybody, and all the guests get sick.
Yeah, that's you can't do that. You can't. That's you're drugging people. That's kind of slightly illegal. Hey, if that's I need some pot lasagna. Just let me know.
Absolutely.
I got, especially, if I'm driving to this wedding, I I might have a drink or two. And, if I'm doing that, I don't want to get, eat an edible and drink at the same time. I can't handle that anymore. People who have medical conditions that, or they have never had this kind of stuff before, they get anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Didn't it they had to call the paramedics because didn't one of the grandmothers get really sick or something?
Yeah, it was a whole thing, man.
Yeah, you can't be doing that to people. And her and the caterer were just laughing about it. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's not.
Yeah, the caterer was involved as well.
Yeah. I mean, no, you can make stuff like that and tell people, hey, this food right here has some edibles in it. If you'd like to try it, keep that at a separate station. Or keep that in the back, or if
that's
you're doing
for you and the friends, you and the circle. You know what I mean? Your circle.
Yeah, it's for a small group of people to enjoy.
They can have the food that you made that has the pot in it.
Not everything else. No, yeah. You're giving us, us, enthusiasts a bad name.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, the old lady, you don't know what kind of medications these people are on. You don't know what kind of side effects their medications have. Especially with old people. All old people are on medication. It's crazy, but like I always say, it's par for the course in these days anymore. I mean, people just done what fucking stupid, man.
I hate people. This is why I don't go anywhere. Because you never know. Yep.
But you know what? You might not go anywhere. People might make fun of you. But two things: you're still alive.
Yep.
When a lot of these people that are going out and just fucking being crazy and just careless are dying. And two, you know what? I don't think we're in the out group here. I think a lot of people are basically doing the same thing we're doing.
Yep.
You got people that never really recovered psychologically from this whole COVID disaster. And, I think a lot of people are staying close to home. A lot of people are staying close to family. And, so I don't think we're the only ones. But with that being said, I would like to try the pot lasagna.
Me too. I'd try it. Not you, buddy. You're not allowed.
I'd like to try a pot deep dish pizza.
Oh, see, that'd be dangerous. That'd be dangerous. You just keep eating the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'd be passed out for like 3 days. Might be worth it. Might get some sleep.
Now, do you think that you would like like I got the fake the fake pizza the other day, the fake deep dish, because you get yourself the deep dish from Detroit or Chicago,
Yeah, they're
and a
totally
real
different.
deep, and it's a pie. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's really what it
And
is. Yeah.
yeah, and I think that I enjoy the fake
Yeah. Just like that
better than
nice
I would
thick.
enjoy the real pie, because the real pie, I mean, it's almost like you could take a spoon and just eat.
Yeah.
And the ones that I've seen, there's not, they don't put much cheese or no cheese on top. So I don't think I would like a
Me
real
either.
one.
No, give me like the thicker dough with
Yeah,
extra sauce, extra cheese, and let's go from there. I don't need
yeah, I
like
like
the
that. Yeah,
Bubba. Hold on, baby. We're almost done. You
and
like this show. You like this show. You like watching.
I'll continue. I'll continue to get the fake deep dish pizza because I
Oh,
do
me
enjoy
too.
that. But like I said, I was looking up the deep dish, and I just don't think that that bowl of sauce with no cheese on top really looks all that appetizing. So
Yeah.
I like the fake. I like the fake deep dish pizza.
Me too. I'd try like one of the real Chicago ones, but
Right.
I haven't yet so far in my life.
No, me neither. And like I said, just from seeing the picture, I'm not real turned on to the real.
Yeah.
But I would definitely give it a try. If someone would try it and have it, I wouldn't turn it down.
Yeah, me either.
Mike, we started a couple minutes late today, so I'm going to hit one more quick
All right.
topic here.
All right.
Let's see. Another one. So the Abbott Nutrition baby formula factory had to open back up to the formula shortage in this country. Excuse me. There was a lot of babies that couldn't get their baby food over the past 10 days. So now we opened up the government steps in and encourages Abbott Nutrition baby formula factory to open back up, and they just got a shitload of baby formula in for the babies.
Yeah, I saw that
What's going on?
Well, there's like 3 companies that actually make baby formula. One of them had like something all messed up to where like 3 babies died from their formula because they had it wasn't working right. There's like something wrong with the formula. Now we flew in our first shipment from overseas to help us. Yeah, so like all these companies, just messing around, and I'm thinking I'm having a baby formula shortage right here, right now. So yeah. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. You're almost good. But yeah, this whole baby shortage formula thing is just wild, man. Who would have ever thought? But I guess that's what happens when you have 3 companies that control all the baby formula.
That's what I was reading. It did, there was a power thing going on, and it is just these few companies, and it could have certainly been prevented if people weren't such fucking morons.
But yeah, well, isn't that par for the course for everything in the world? If people weren't morons.
Yeah. I tell you what, Mike, why don't you go ahead and give us a little rundown on the website, and then we'll get ready to wrap up. And I do have a round of Jeopardy here before we go.
All right. So dumyinzers.com. dumyinzers.com. Got the link to all of our videos on YouTube. We have a link to Spotify, to where you can catch all the shows on there as well. Links to I think we also have a Stitcher and Anchor link. Yeah, you have our contact info on there. You have our emails. So you ever need to get a hold of us, anything about the show, hey, get a hold of us. Let us know. Send us in questions or anything like that. Questions, comments, send them in at dumyinzers.com. And like I said, merch store on there. Look at this. You get this nice, beautiful beanie, all the t-shirts and everything we've had.
I've been I've been going over and checking things out, Mike. I think the website's looking really good. I stopped over last night and was just kind of checking in on it. Things are looking really great. Great job. Like Mike was saying, you could find more of our content.
Baby.
Go ahead and look around over on Spotify. We have all 69 episodes, 1 through 69. If you want to just listen to the show on our podcast, it's over Spotify. If you go over and type in our name in the search engine, it will bring up all of our shows. So if you want to enjoy our shows that way, Also, if you want to watch the show again, or if you missed it, then you can always, right here on YouTube, check out the show at any time because they will be here. And also we have a big, huge show this coming Sunday. Mike and I will be there along with Mike's lady friend will also be there. We're going to be hosting the Memorial Day jump off down in Beaver Falls at 1111 7th Avenue, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, 15010.
Hold on, Bubba. Hold on.
So you're going to want to get down there, check us out. And also, you might want to check out some of the musicians too, because they'll be there. All right, Mike, we got a couple of minutes. You want to try one quick round here of
Jeopardy? One quick round of Jeopardy. I got one quick round in me.
Mike is up to his ears in responsibility.
Oh, it's rough today.
All right. So in 1933, when the Pirates or the Steelers or the Pirates became a team, that made them one of the oldest franchises in the league. Okay, they're one of the oldest franchises in the league. They started in 33. Which one of these four franchises, now it's going to be multiple choice, which one of these four franchises is not older than the Pittsburgh Steelers? So I'll read you your options.
It's okay. Yeah.
And then you would be able to pick between these four, okay?
Okay.
So which franchise is not older than the Pittsburgh Steelers? Is it the Eagles? Is it the Redskins? Is it the Cardinals? Or is it the Lions? And go.
I think I got this one in the bag. I got this one. Oh, yeah.
What'd you do? Look up the answer?
No,
All right. The Pittsburgh Steelers were founded in 1933, which would make them one of the oldest franchises in the NFL. Which one of these is not older than the Steelers? Is it the Eagles, the Redskins, the Cardinals, or the Lions? Go ahead, Mike.
Redskins.
The Redskins, you're saying, is not older than the Steelers.
Correct.
Final answer.
Final answer. I think we got it.
Not correct, Michael. The correct answer is the Philadelphia Eagles are not older than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, wow.
Every other team that I named was. The Redskins were, the Cardinals and the Lions are all older than the Steelers. The one team that is not is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dang. Who would have thought?
We all
Not me. We all learned something.
What's that?
I said I was 100% confident in my answer too. That's
Yeah, that's all right, man.
I quit. I can't win.
We're adding your points up. One day doesn't matter. We're gonna at the end of the month tally up all the points that you got, and then we'll go from there and see what your award, your prize will be.
No water? No. Okay, you don't have to drink your water. So all the kid asks for is water, and I give him water. He's like, no water. Welcome to parenthood, people. Welcome to parenthood. It'd be fun, they said.
You see what Mike will be up to here for the rest of the day. He's going to be preoccupied. But we here at the Two Dum Yinzers, we want to thank everybody. Thank everybody for tuning in. This is, of course, episode 69, Mike. 69.
Nice.
And we will be 23 hours. We'll be back to do it all over again. So please do check us out. And like I said again, if you missed today's show, go over to YouTube or the Spotify app and just type in the Two Dum Yinzers and you'll be able to put anything that you want. And as far as the show goes, that's everything for me. Mike, do you have anything else?
No, I have nothing else except one little man wants to say goodbye to everyone. Say bye. Say bye. Say
Bye,
bye.
little buddy. As for Ryan, Mike, little man, this is the Two Dum Yinzers.
Yeah.
We thank everybody for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.